All right. Good evening, everyone. Area M3 Director Patrick Tan, welcome. And our club president, Madam Hui Jin, and fellow Toastmaster and guests, welcome to Just For You, 24 meetings. Let's give a round of applause. Welcome ourselves. It's Friday night again. Yes, today I'm your Toastmaster of the evening. My name is Kelvin Chai. Also give me a big hand. Right. For some of you, if you are convenient to switch on your video, it will be better. Then we can get to know each other. We can give high five to each other and we can have the interaction throughout the screen. Yeah, let's enjoy the show. Right. So for this 24th meeting, I'm really excited because when I look at the team, wow, I'm really waiting for our Madam President to introduce. But before that, maybe we can have some introduction. Okay, so I have created a small background. Okay, I will switch off my video. Then you can see from my screen what's your favorite festival, because tonight's theme is 24th festival. And when I call your name, maybe you can think about what is your favorite festival. Definitely not more than less than one. Or why? What's the reason you like the festival, and how do you celebrate it? So the keywords is what, why, and how. So maybe start from Kelvin. So my favorite festival is Mid-Autumn Festival. The reason very simple, because I like to eat and play. Why? The mooncake round shape look like my face, right? Okay. Then how do I celebrate? During a childhood time, I live in village. So usually during the night, we will carry the lantern with the surrounding all the small kids. Then we pray together and we learn to be a chef, Maybe we try to find the Himalaya water or find from the Kota Kinabalu leaves and perhaps a France snail. Then we cook together to make the small dishes. So next, I would like to invite our area MC director, Patrick. What will be your favorite festival? Would you like to introduce yourself to all of our members? Let's invite Patrick.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. My name is Patrick from Area M3 Director. Very special team today. Okay, my favorite actually is Tongzi.
Dongzi, okay.
Okay, yeah,
Winter is coming.
yeah,
Winter
I
season
love
is coming.
yes, I love this festival because this festival normally we celebrate. We having dinner, a gathering dinner with all the family members, and after the dinner we will gather together and having a tea, Chinese tea. And sometimes I think I will train my daughter to do a Chinese tea for me.
Okay.
So this is a very special moment. So that
Mm,
I like Tongzhi very much. Yeah.
yeah. Yes.
So back to you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Patrick. May I invite one more guest? Mm, how about Mock? CP Mock? Are you there, CP?
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry, I busy to
Oh,
change the
sure.
background, but still unsuccessful.
No problem. No
Uh,
problem.
sorry,
Okay.
what you want me to do?
Okay. Just to
Sorry,
yeah,
maybe you
just
choose other person first.
no worries. Just to share about your favorite festival.
Oh, favorite festival.
Mm.
Eh, mm, Ayo,
Oh, maybe Chinese New
maybe
Year, the Dumpling Festival.
when young
Mm.
when youngest that time is Chinese New Year lah, but now
Yes.
not really. So I
Yes.
don't. Maybe uh s- Christmas lor.
Okay, so next time I will invite you to sing a Christmas song with us. Okay, thank you, CP.
Thank you.
Thank you. So by the way, since we start the meeting with the virtual recording, right? So just take note that we have recording the video and the audio. So I think everyone will be enjoying our event. Yes. So let's invite our most important person tonight, which is our club president, DTM Hui Qing, to give us the opening address. Let's give a big hand. Welcome, Hui Qing.
Thank you, the Toastmasters of the evening, Calvin. Good evening, everyone. It has been another 2 weeks, and for the 23rd meeting, I was attending the annual conference of District 51 in Penang. So my apologies for not being here with all of you. Today is our 24th meeting, and our 24th meeting theme is 24 festivals, and in Chinese we say 24节气. So my question is, do you know about these 24? Actually, we should call it solar terms, like 24 festivals. We celebrate some of them. Can you name them? There are actually 2 per month. That is why it makes up to 24. The one that we celebrate in a grand manner is what our AD Patrick mentioned. It was the winter solstice, 冬至. And in Chinese, we have this saying, winter solstice is more important than Chinese New Year. 冬至大过年. Have you ever heard about it? And because of there are 2 festivals every month, actually it is going according to the sun. And that is why, for example, winter solstice is always on the 22nd of December. And do you know the others? We also have the other festivals that we celebrate. For example, we also celebrate 夏至. 夏至 is also another day, is on the 22nd of June. And of course, there are all other festivals. And for example, the one that we commemorate our ancestors is called 清明. So in Chinese, the 24 festivals, they are 立春、雨水、惊蛰、春分、清明、谷雨、立夏、小满、芒种、夏至、小暑、大暑、立秋、处暑、白露、秋分、寒露、霜降、立冬、小雪、大雪、冬至、小寒和大寒. And I really like all these festivals. Why? I bet you have heard of 24 festive drums. And did you know it actually originated from Malaysia? And it actually originated from my school, Bunyu High School, in 1988. And that was the time we Chinese in Johor Bahru celebrated our cultural day. And this cultural day combined calligraphy, dance, and also drums. And because the integration of different Chinese culture that made 24 festive drums so popular all over the world. Come to think of it, it's the same in our learning. We integrate we have in our mind and what we are learning now. Convey the message through the skills that we learn in Toastmasters. Are we able to influence people around us? Are we able to elevate ourselves to the next level? And just like 24 festivals, We have meeting twice a month. And for 1 year, we will have 24 meetings. And today is our 24th meeting. I hope you can also integrate the skills, the spirits, the festivals, and because our founder, Dr. Rapsi Smedley once said, we learn best in the moment of enjoyment. And therefore, I announce the commencement of our 24th meeting starts now. And I'll hand the control to our Toastmasters of the evening, our Kelvin, our treasurer, Kelvin Chai. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President Hui Jin. Give us the opening address. Wow. Now I then to know. Every month we'll have 2 festivals. Just imagine if our country announced every two weeks, twice a week, we have the festival to celebrate together. What will be the nice thing, right? Wonderful. And also, I played before, I played the 24 festival drum during 1989. Yes, I am the one who carried the drum for the prayer. Seriously, that's not. It's not Funyu High School. It's right at the Batu Pahat. We learn during the first batch. We learned this 24 festival drum. Well, so before we start the meeting for the most wonderful moment, I would like to share something, the schedule or the agenda to all of you. So perhaps you all can download the PDF format of the agenda from the chat box. Otherwise, later I will share it to you. So for the benefit of guests and our dearest Toastmaster here, I would like to briefly explain the function of tonight's meeting. Yes, so for the first segment, beginning from our opening address from Madam President. Then subsequently, we will invite our language evaluator. I would like to call it the magician of the language. Later, she will share with us the words of the day. Wow, looking forward. And the second segment is also very exciting, which is the table topic section, and also known as an impromptu speeches. And the table topics master is already prepared many wonderful questions. So we're just waiting for it. Later, you just raise your hand, try to grab the opportunity to perform. Last but not least, the third part, which is most important part, will be the evaluation session. And you'll be carried by our Madam President, as well as is also consider our general evaluator tonight. It will lead the team to let us learn how can be performing a good evaluation for our speakers. Well, let's start for the session of the word of the day. Let's welcome presentation mastery level 2, Yang Pei Yun, our language evaluator. Dear Pei Yun, you might
Yes.
unmute yourself. Okay, sure.
Okay, a very good afternoon. Okay, so the word of the day is celebrate. Okay, the meaning of it is, this is a verb. The meaning of it is enjoy an occasion. So since this is a verb, it can be used as a perfect form, perfect continuous form, continuous form. Okay, the sentence example that is, we always celebrate our wedding anniversary by going out to dinner. So if these 10 words, we will celebrate in style. There's another synonym that has the same meaning as the word celebrate, which is to observe. Okay, sometimes we will hear people say observe a festival. That means to passively witness the festival. So, for example, Malaysians, Chinese observe many holidays throughout the year, including Hari Raya and Deepavali. So, So try to use as much as possible the words celebrate. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Our language evaluator introduced such a wonderful word called. May I listen from all of you? You might unmute yourself. So Victor,
Celebrate.
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 Great.
Celebrate. No, when you say something, it's positive words. So you must rise your tone. Celebrate. Just like a kid. Wow. Waiting for the ang pao. Okay. So next. So the next session, we will be enjoying our prepared speech session. The first prepared speech speaker, Jen Heng, will be presenting for the motivation strategy level 2.1. Understand your communication style. Before she carry on the speech, I would like to invite her evaluator. Let's invite Dynamic Leadership Level 5, Patrick Tan. You may present, you may introduce the project speech, the objective. Thank you.
Okay. So the purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication style and identify his or her primary style. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share the impact of his or her style on others. So back to you.
Thank you, Patrick. Jane, are you ready?
May I have a timer because I didn't see the timer?
Oh, yes. Timer, dear timer, would you like to raise your hand so that you will put into the most important position? Timer is our Xiaoping.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Xiaoping, are you ready? Okay. Jane, let's see. Jane, communication is a lifetime lesson. Communication is a lifetime session. Jane Heng.
Communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, touch, and feeling between individuals and groups. It involves the transmission and reception of messages through various channels such as speaking, writing, gestures, facial expression, and body language. Everyone here has a four major communication styles: direct, initiating, supportive, and analytical. Then can you share with me what is your own communication style? Let's type in the chat room. Which communication style is yours? For 2 and 1. Later I will give you my result. 2 and 1. Then another member. What is your? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay. Thank you for your great response. Would you all know my communication style? My communication style. Would you all know my communication style? Please can type in the chat room. Who say 3? Supportive. I'm supportive person. Oh, analytical, initiating. Oh, thank you for your great response. I tell you later. Yes, thank you. I will share a story with everyone first. This will reveal my communication style. Recently, my class has been preparing for a recruitment event. We have been promoting on social media for over a month, and now there is only 1 week left until the event before. Then, however, my class still haven't received any registration. We have already paid for the venue rental and display banners and incur other expenses, resulting in significant cost. In addition, one of speaker for the event, who is also a member of my class, has suddenly gone missing and me unable to contact him. At that time, I was very angry. Although this member is talented, but he always go missing during critical moments, which affect teamwork. As a club leader, it is important to me to be a decision maker and be able to promptly resolve crisis for the team when the problem is happened. In order to avoid repeating the same mistakes, I make a good use for my networking resources to organize a workshop at a private agency. Oh, my result cannot open yet. That day have 20 attendees on the day, including my club members, not including my club member. Then the event is very successful. I believe that as long we are willing to make an initiative to set up our comfort zones, we will definitely succeed. At the same time, my club also successful invite them to register for incoming event. So now my event participants have 24 people register for my incoming event. So I want to ask everyone, after hearing my story, has everyone guessed what is my communication style? Two. Okay. Let I give you my result. Yeah. The first is direct and then initiative. So when my class faced the issue, so I just know as a leader, I need to make a decision quickly and extend the event until the June 11th. So I can have more time to promoting my event to public. So this time, I think every club also face the recruitment of members. So I don't think so. This is a problem. Success in the communication is not determined by the depth of the reasoning involved, but rather the ability for both parties to reach consensus and create a win-win situation. That is the default success communication. At the end, I want to share the photo that I have a workshop in the private agency because all of them, they are all the sales girl and salesman. They need a platform to present their public speaking. So I think all of them have registered my incoming event. So I really, really appreciate the opportunity I have from them. So that is my speech. Over to you, Tian.
Thank you. Thank you, Jane. Oh, such a wonderful communication and the leadership skills presentation. Oh, now I know you are tends to have the direct and initiating leadership skill. It's so wonderful. So next, the second speaker, the prepared speech speaker will bring us a special topic. So she'll be carry on for presentation mastery level 3.2, deliver social speeches, the first speech. So let's welcome before our speaker to carry on his speech, let's invite his evaluator. Let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su.
The purpose of this project is for Victor to practice delivering social speeches in front of all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricky. Nice hairstyle. So cool. Okay. So Victor, can you see the timer?
Yes, I can see Xiaoping.
Right. Let's welcome. Okay. Victor Teo, eulogy on Mr. Teo Poon Chun. Eulogy on Mr. Teo Poon Chun. Victor Teo, the stage is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathering here today to say farewell to Mr. Teo Boon Chun, who is my grandfather. Also, we gather here to celebrate his life. As George Bernard Shaw says, a person who lives life fully is not worried about departing from this world. Grandpa is one who lived life to the full. I was close to him because I'm the first grandchild. And growing up in a Malay kampong, the first memory of me of Grandpa is that he read newspaper. Reading newspaper those days is something quite special. And because we live in a kampong, our newspaper is delivered by bus, meaning the regular bus, when passing by our house, would throw the paper onto the road, and we, the grandchildren, would run there and pick up the newspaper. Grandpa Malay friend is very surprised that he can read newspaper, and he asked, the way they call him is, Acun, berapa tahun you bersekolah? Boleh baca surat khabar? Then his answer is always satu tahun. A person with 1 year formal education can read newspaper, which is very surprising to his friend. But because he has this eagerness to learn, to read, and he is not too proud even to ask me, I mean, the grandchild who just attended primary school, what the words means, words for words. So he keep learning, his knowledge keep expanding. That is the first impression that I have of Grandpa. Perhaps until today, I still like to learn new things. Maybe I got this habit from Grandpa. And he took great care about my education, always asked about my result at school. And with his very limited education, actually I saw him giving a public speech once, not in English, not even in Mandarin, but in Hokkien, in front of the school, in front of a few hundred people.
he gave a speech saying that, oh, the school is doing a good job, but unfortunately, well, as in our habit, there are room for improvement, especially the toilet. It was dirty and smelly. So throughout my 6 years at this primary school, my friend always make fun of me. Your akong used to complain about the toilets, but perhaps my passion about public speaking, I know where the root was. It's from grandpa. So today, with sadness, we say goodbye to Mr. Teo Boon Chun, but I'm also grateful that I'm sure he is in the better place now. May he rest in peace, and thank you all for coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. So now I know where is another Mr. Teo, and is I think he feels so proud that there's such a great grandson that learning the same attitude, the keep on learning attitude. Let's give a round of applause to Victor. Okay, after we enjoy the two prepared speaker sharing their story, then next I would like to invite our timer, Xiaoping, to give the timer report.
Thank you, Kelvin. First speaker, Jane Hearn, spoke for 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Second speaker, Victor Teo, spoke for 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Both of them are qualified. Thank
Well
you.
done.
Back to you, Kelvin.
Thank you, Xiaoping. Next, I would like to invite a Zoom master to give. Yeah, yes, we can have the. We can vote our best project speech speaker now.
让他沉淀一下，沉淀一下。
Dear Zoom master, maybe we can count down in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll end the poll. Thank you, everyone. All right. Well. The coming session will be a very exciting session, isn't it? Someone is waiting for all of us to join the special session, which is the table topic session. Let's invite the most handsome of tonight. Perhaps everyone is very handsome, right? But the very important and very handsome guy, Mr. James Chong.
Thank you, our handsome TME. So later on, I will celebrate my supper with you later on for your compliment. Thank you. So, fellow Toastmaster and guests, today we have a wonderful table topic section. Is practice your impromptu. How do you answer with a question within 2 minutes? All right, timer, can you show the time? Okay. So for table topic section, we have 2 minutes. So the timer will showing green color at 1 minute to be green, and 1 minute and half, the yellow color will be show, and 2 minutes, the red color will be show, and extra 30 seconds, we'll be giving the maximum time after that. And after I given the table topic question, you have 10 to 30 seconds to think and sing. How would you to structure your speech? Then you started to deliver your speech within 2 minutes and extra 30 seconds. So today is a very special, and to fit our team is 24 Chinese solar terms. You can see our background. We have 24 Chinese solar term in our background. 4, sorry, 4 is 4 is here, 2 is down. The 2 here is the hard one. The 4 here, the 2 down one is idiom. The 2 up is easy one. So, okay, and I will volunteer the first one, and then after the person will volunteer to the next person. So I would like to volunteer Ricky Su.
Okay, you choose.
I choose. Or you want to choose by yourself? 6 in our background.
I'm not sure. I heard there is hard one and easy one.
You want the hard one or easy
I
one?
try the hard one.
You try the hard one. Okay. I gave you the very hard one. Okay. Jing, that one, awaking in insect. Okay.
惊蛰.
惊蛰. Okay. Thank you, our Madam President.
Sorry, is that the topic?
Wait. Toastmaster Ricky Su. Embrace learning from setbacks and failures, inspired by the snails, persistent in thunderstorm. Embrace learning from setbacks and failures, inspired by the snail, persistent in thunderstorm. Toastmaster Ricky Su, over to you.
It is very easy said than done. And if you, all of you, had a choice, would you become a snail or a human or something that can move faster? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know life is so full of thunderstorms. You might have lived 20 years like Hui Qin, and she might have experienced all kinds of thunderstorm, even in her school. But then she's still learning, and today she is learning together with us in Toastmasters. But not everyone is like Hui Qin. Not everyone can learn so persistently, even in the midst of thunderstorm. I know of many friends who gave up. They encountered a little failure in life and they lost hope. And they even went the wrong way to do things that are not pleasing to their parents and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, what we want is a learning environment where there are positive people, supportive people, so that we can help one another in our setbacks. I'm not just talking about Toastmasters. It can be other areas of life also. For example, if you are having a lot of social anxiety like Ricky Su, why not join an organization called Social Master, where we all can learn how to socialize with one another so that it is easier for all these snails or people to learn from their little setbacks in life and they can move forward. I think what we need more is a better environment, better system, better model, better friends around us to support us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our Toastmaster Ricky Su has shared the inspired speech and using Madam President as an example. Thank you. So Ricky, to choose number 2, who is the next volunteer?
I choose that. I cannot always choose Hui Jin, right?
Yes.
I think in one speech I talked about Pei Yun before, so I choose Pei Yun.
Okay. Hi, Pei Yun.
Yes.
So, is it here? Okay. For the 2 here is easy. The 2 below there is idioms. Which one you want to choose? Here is the hard one. Li Chun is the hard one.
Okay, could I choose 小雪?
Okay, 小雪 is a idioms, huh? All right. Your blood run cool. Toast.
Okay, a very good evening to everyone. Okay, okay, when I saw this idiom, the circumstances that will make my blood run through. Okay, there will be okay, there will be sometimes when my dog went out and she didn't come back for a long time, so I would start I would start wondering whether where she had gone. Okay, and maybe some very bad happening that I might always came across my mind. Okay, but then when she came back home soundly safe and sound, I would be very happy because she's a dog that dislike people to tie the dog belts on her. So we have no choice that we had to like free him, let her to uh take her own straw near the house compound. Okay, except for that, some when I watch some horror movies, I my blood also would run cold as well. And not only this, okay, it will like send shiver down my spine as well. Okay, because the timing that I booked the tickets, okay, they will be very early or during weekdays that I went to the cinemas, and it's very there are very less people in the cinemas that. Because sometimes I wonder the audiences in the cinema whether are they were they human beings and so forth. Okay, so these are my sharing. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Pei Yu, for your sharing your personal story. Yes, next time I also will have to like you feel calm when you question about this idiom, and I so admire your courage to choose the idiom question. Now, Pei Yun, to choose our next volunteer, who you would like to choose? Pei Yun?
Yes. May I have? Okay, one of them. Okay, may I have Patrick?
Okay, our M3 director. So, Patrick, which one you would like to choose?
Which one?
Mhm.
芒种.
Mangzong, okay. On Mangzong, okay. Toastmaster Patrick, tell a story about when you succeeded about after facing difficulties, like how grains grow and become ripe. Tell a story about when you succeeded after facing difficulties, like how grains grow and become ripe. Over to you.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Okay, I will share a story when you succeed after facing difficulties. Wow. Okay, I share a story. When I was in primary school, I represent my school to take part in the competition. Okay, when I was in junior one, I represent Punyu High School to have a competition in track and field. By the time, I'm really facing a lot of the difficult because I'm not the I'm not the champion. I actually my ranking is second runner up. But when the time the people only can represent our school is champion and first runner up. So I was facing a difficulties to win, or I need to win the first runner up, so that I have to train myself to be stronger. So I think after I give myself 1 or 2 years, then I really train myself become stronger. Then how I'm going to train myself? I try to set a target to myself. It means I give a champion result. I set the target in myself. Then every time when I train and when I try my result, I will always visualize the target. So after 2 years, then I win the champion. It's because of the ideas that, and because of the I think the method that I using is to visualize the championship result to break through of myself. So back to you.
Thank you, our Toastmaster President, giving us tips how to championship by visualize. Then next time you become championship. All right, Patrick Tam, to choose the fourth speaker.
Li Tian.
Li Tian. Hi, Toastmaster Li Tian.
Hi.
Now we only have Li Chun, Li Xia, and Da Su. Da Su is the most easy one.
Oh, then you give me the tips of Dasu.
Okay. Okay. Toastmaster Li Tian. Great hot weather. Great hot weather. Toastmaster Li Tian, over to you.
I think all of us already feel this few days the weather very hot. But for me, most of my time stay in office. We got aircon and the condition, the surrounding, the weather is quite nice. The surrounding of our office also very good. So I didn't have this kind of problem. But after go back to home at night, I think in my home I didn't have aircon at all. I use fan only. So the fan I will try to adjust from 1 to 2. And now I'm also a person to afraid cold. So this weather is nice to me. It's not a trouble for me. Just this my sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, our Toastmaster Li Tian, for sharing how you adapt this crazy hot weather nowadays. So, timer, do we have more time to continue our fifth speaker? Who is timer? Xiaoping, do we have enough time for the next fifth speaker?
I think it is overtime now. So
Okay.
we're supposed to finish at 8:45. Now it's 8:50.
All right,
So
not a problem.
do you want to continue or okay? We need 36 seconds.
Okay, so we shall end this table topic session. Thanks you guys for participating. Now I would like to pass the control to our TME. Back to you, our TME.
Okay. Thank you, James. So cool. You have so many special topics. I wish to hear from CP or Chia, Makoto, Xiaoping. So maybe next meeting you all can prepare to share the story during the table topics session. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So shall we have the timer report now, Kevin?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, for the first speaker, Ricky Su, he spoke for 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Second speaker, Yang Peiyun, spoke for 1 minute and 55 seconds. Third speaker, Patrick Tan, spoke for 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Fourth speaker, Lim Li Tian, spoke for 56 seconds. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Xiaoping. Now, shall we invite a Zoom master to launch the voting for the best table topic speaker?
Sorry, I haven't prepared yet. Maybe later. Can?
No worries. Maybe we can combine with the evaluation session. Dear Makoto, shall we have the group photo session before we have the break time?
Yes. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Victor and Chia. Second Peiyun. It's okay. Second dimension. Oh, Chia. Oh, finally, we see you. Good.
Shopping.
Xiaoping.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone smile. 1, 2, 3. One more. Yes. Are you happy tonight?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Now the time is 8:53. Shall we have 3 minutes break time? And we will resume the last session will be we can come back around another 3 minutes will be 8:56. Okay. Just nice for one song. Or maybe we can have
Yes, Calvin sing.
I only can sing in Mandarin. During my secondary school time, I was I'm not sure how to translate in English. 学长团 we have the activities during the school holiday, and like one song because it's like when we listen the song, then we have to perform some body gesture. Yes, and we have the competition. During that time, we received a song that I never heard before. It's from Malaysia, and the song actually the creator very near to James Heng places is from 大三角的男孩 or 山脚下的男孩. So
月亮圆
yes. So not sure any one of you familiar with this song? Oh, okay. Yes. So until now, every time when I managed to see the moon, right, I would still can recall the song. So just imagine if anything we enjoy or we perform before, maybe in our lifetime, sometime we certain point we still can recall back the wonderful memories. Especially tomorrow, some of our just for you members, we'll have the island-wide trip. Perhaps maybe start from Singapore. Singapore is Katie, right? Katie, early in the morning, 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. She will be Wow, rushing to the custom, then meet with us, is Xiaoping, myself, and we quickly get into the car of Hui Qing and go and visit all of our Just For You friends. Some of you maybe will be joining us during afternoon. Is Victor and Li Tian, right? And Ricky as well.
James not coming, James coming on Sunday?
No, I didn't come. I didn't have.
Are you joining a short and sweet meeting on Sunday? We are
No.
going. You're not going,
I'm not going.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
too suddenly, too last minute.
To last minute.
No, short and sweet meeting is always there, not last minute.
Yeah, sure. And I also didn't join. I mean, regular, I didn't join. You ask Ricky.
Yeah, you join online.
Jane, we may have running out of time during the Monday morning. Sunday night we'll be staying at Mengyong Bunyong's penthouse.
Bunyong also never turned up.
I think he's preparing the penthouse for us. So today you know sweep the floor, mop the window. Let's rock together.
Yeah,
time
I
is
will
up.
be going second round. Let me come back, then Thursday I will going back again. So, same place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With different group of people and different activity.
Different group of people, yes.
Right. Now we shall come back after the break. And we ended the last segment of our meeting, the evaluations. And our general evaluator is very experienced. I think I don't need to introduce too much. Let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Wu Huiqing.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the evening. In Toastmasters, we have first session, prepared speech, where our members can get ready and present their speech as a project. And second session is the impromptu speech. In Toastmasters, we call it table topic session, where you can practice your impromptu speech and think on your own feet. And this is the most important session. We call it evaluation. How well did our speakers do just now? How well and how much more you can improve? We need someone else to tell us. And of course, from there, we improve together. And that is, we integrate our knowledge and skills together, just like 24 festive drum, and create a worldwide skills that everyone wants to learn from us. Today, we have two project speech speakers. They prepared their speeches and, of course, delivered very well. And that is why we also have two evaluators here tonight to evaluate them, give them suggestions and how to improve and elevate themselves to the next level. Firstly, let's welcome the evaluator for the first speaker, Jane Heng, on her communication is a lifetime lesson. Let's put our hands together and welcome our Area M3 Director, Patrick Tan, Dynamic Leadership Level 5. Patrick, the stage is yours.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you, our General Evaluator, President Hui Jin. Okay, first of all, I would like to give a I would like to congratulate Jan to complete this project. The communication is a lifetime lesson. So first of all, I would like to comment about the good point, and the point is I like it very much. Is at the first initially, Jan show 4 types of leadership to us to show us what is the leadership type, so that we can know that what types of leadership we have. And secondly, he's showing a good response to all the participants, especially in the chat box. she's still using the chat box. This is what I'm forgetting because a long time never use the Zoom to have the meeting. So this is this is what she reminded me can be used chat box to do response. Very good. And the third point, I feel that the structure of her speech is very standard, like when the opening, she's trying to ask a question to have a response with the participant. Secondly, in the content, she used her own real story to present what is her own leadership. Third, when the closing speech, she's also share her solution, and from the solution and from the story that we can feel and we realize what is the leadership style for Jen. Very good structure for her speech. And fourth, I feel that she's also giving an example to us to show the leadership style. This is what she's doing she's doing well. And last, when finish all the event and finish all the speech of her, she show the event photo to let us know this is a real story. This is not the story that she create. So well done to Jen. And what she can try to challenge herself is from the draft of her speech. I think that we can see that she's relies on the draft beside. I hope that Jen, you can challenge this, throw away for the draft and talk to us like your real story. I think you can do it better. I hope the next time I can be your evaluator again. Go for it, Jen. Back to you, Toastmaster today.
Thank you, Patrick, for your evaluation for Jane. And Jane, I think you will definitely have learned something from Patrick's evaluation. Next in the line, we have our district contest finalist. He did not win the top 3, but however, in our heart, he's always our champion. Let's welcome Distinguished Toastmasters Ricky Su, and he's going to evaluate on Victor's speech. Let's welcome Distinguished Toastmasters Ricky Su on Victor's speech, eulogy on Mr. Teo Boon Chun. Ricky, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Fellow Toastmasters, today we have heard an eulogy speech by the favorite grandchild, the proud grandchild, and the nostalgic grandchild, Victor Teo. And here are some things we can learn from him. Victor, as the favorite grandchild, you have been chosen to lead this eulogy, and you managed to bring out the settings of this speech. I get to know the occasion is a funeral, the subject matter, your grandpa, the audience you are speaking to. You even started strongly with a quotation. As a proud grandchild, you recounted your memory with your grandpa with story. Now I know where it started, from a village, what was involved reading newspaper, who he was, a public speaker in Hokkien. You even enhance with conversation and dialogues. And as the nostalgic grandchild, you not only recounted the past by events, the legacy, but your eulogy speech is a little different from those I have heard before. You didn't cry, you didn't appear to be weeping, but you have been focusing on the positive energy, the good and happy moments, and the impact your grandpa has given to you. This helped to neutralize the sad atmosphere in the occasion. Here are some ideas I'd like to give to you to make your grandpa even prouder of you. Number 1, now eye contact. Always try to look at the audience, and that is not enough. Always try to appear to be looking at the audience so that we know you're looking at us. So one easy tip, just look at the camera. Secondly, this is still a funeral, and you might need to balance the emotion a bit, show a little bit of sadness, and that will be fine, I think. Last but not least, I feel lucky that you managed to finish the speech within 30 minutes. And I was a little worried because when the green light was on, I still couldn't see the end of your speech yet. Time management is not a problem. The challenge I give for you is on giving clarity to the audience where your speech is going, so that we know roughly you're talking about this and that, and you are going to end soon. So give a little indication or marker, such as, finally, I'm coming to this, and this is what I recount. So overall, you have given a social speech in remembrance of your grandpa. I've given some ideas for you to further improve. You are who you are today because of your grandpa. He is proud of you, so keep it up. We are proud of you. Back to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmasters Ricky Su. And that's our district finalist. Have you learned from him as well? Now let's have the timers report on the time used by both evaluators. Xiaoping.
Thank you, Hui Qing. First evaluator, Patrick Tan, spoke for 2 minutes and 59 seconds. The second evaluator, Ricky Su, spoke for 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Thank you. Back to you, Hui Qing.
Thank you, Xiaoping. Should we vote for the best table topic speaker and evaluator? Okay, so let's vote for the best evaluator. There are 2 choices. Okay, are we going to also vote for the best table topic speaker? Because just now was not ready, right? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Right. Thank you, everyone. While you're still voting, let's go on to the next evaluator. Tonight, prepared 6 topics for us according to our 24 festivals. And tonight, he is also going to be the table topics evaluator for our 4 table topic speakers tonight. Let's welcome James Chong. James, the stage is yours.
Thank you, our president also, GE. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause to our 4 brave souls to celebrate this very courageous speaker. Okay. First and foremost, our first speaker, Ricky Su. His topic is Embrace Learning from Setback and Furious, Inspire the Snail Persistent in Thunderstorm. I like your structure because you're starting by the sentences, the opening introduction, with the question, and then you have shared the personal story with the other person is not as you, and then you give the example and you link with the persistent, how do we maintain and hold on to continue to in the learning journey. Now for my humble suggestion to improve, I would like to suggest you to optimize the time management. I noticed you have used 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Maybe you can try to elaborate more about 20 seconds to tell us or to explain how can we become the persistent as you and Hui-Ching too, so that we can learn something from you. The second one, our speaker Yang Pei Yun, her topic is Your Blood Run Cool. I like her intelligent and smart way because after she listened the idioms question, she's very calm and try to maybe to search the meaning of the question, and she take times to think. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not so sure how to answer, or you do not the content, what is the meaning, try to optimize the time to think, then you can give the better answer. Kudos to you, our Toastmaster Yang Pei. For the improver, maybe you can have the eye contact. I noticed you have two devices. One is display your view. One is giving the sound. Maybe you can try using the sound device closer to you so that when you're giving the speech, you can see the audience. Because when you see the audience, you make the engagement. The engagement is the very strong connection for the energy between you and the audience. Our third speaker, Toastmaster Patrick, his topic is tell a story about when you succeeded after facing difficulties, like how grains grow and become red. I like his speech. He also very giving a very well organizing structure. He started like by his personal by he is the famous school and he joined track and field, so he couldn't win the championship, and he inspired us by giving the visualize. Then after that, inspire us and giving the credibility how using the visualize, eventually he become the championship, and he also summarized at the end. So to have a improvement for your next time from a humble suggestion, maybe you can ask the question at the first, to ask the question to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the story when you succeeded after facing the difficulties, like how grain grow and become rich? For me, then you continue to give a speech, then you can build a more connection with the audience to reflect their own personal story. So for our last breast soul speaker, Toastmaster Li Tian, her topic is great hot weather. I like you giving the topic by sharing your personally, like to mention nowadays it's very hot sun, everything is getting complaining, criticizing how crazy the hot day. And then you mentioned you have a difficulty body, physical body. You can adapt this crazy hot weather so you can have fun. So to make your speech more improve, I mean to improve your speech better in next time, maybe I suggest you can elaborate more, like how did special your body, this physical body, how this bring the beneficial, how will bring the advantage to your body, how you can become different with normal person with you, so we can have a very good something different with you and learn something with you. So that is all my evaluation. Thank you for all of you guys, and all the best to you. Back to you, our Toastmaster, Ji Hui-Ching.
Thank you, James, for your very detailed evaluation. And next, we have our English teacher tonight, and indeed, she is an English teacher at Punyo High School. Let's welcome the grammarian, Pei Yun. Pei Yun, the stage is yours.
All right, a very good evening. Okay, so here are these some suggestions for some phrases used. Growing up in a Malay kampung, so we will use grow up. Okay, is in a past simple. Okay, and it's doing a good job. Okay, we will say the person has done a good job. We use a present perfect form. Can to sink, 沉淀. So we use to brainstorm your idea. Okay, already feel very hot. Okay, likewise it should be in a present perfect form, has already felt very hot. Okay, and then after go back to home. Can we use after going back to home? So after and before, can we use a gerund? It refers to a matter, so we use the verb plus ing. And a person afraid cold. So a person, can we add a relative who is afraid of coldness, and train myself become stronger, because we can use strengthen ourselves or empower ourselves. Can use some we can substitute with other words. Okay, and then good usage of words. Okay, those I recorded, they are commemorate, okay, celebrate his life, celebrate one's life, experience all types of thunderstorm, okay, in the midst of. Okay, so this is a good phrase. Okay, and have social anxiety, visualize my target, rely on. Okay, pass down the legacy, neutralize the sadness, giving clarity to the audiences how to maintain in the learning journey to optimize the time and elaborate more. So that's all my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Pei Yun, for your very informative and useful report for every one of us tonight. So let's learn together, because language is a tool for all of us. By grasping the ability of using this tool, it opens the door to the world. Now, the last part of the evaluation session is my time to give the general evaluators report. I will evaluate on the general conduct of the meeting. Of course, I'm also the president of the club, so I will be very lenient on every one of us here tonight. First of all, I would like to comment on our Toastmasters of the evening, Calvin. Over 1 year, just 1 year, our club was chartered on the 31st of May, and today is the 26th of May. So over 1 year, I can see the improvement of Calvin. From the beginning, he sometimes started, couldn't form a sentence when it was impromptu, and now he can demonstrate good fluency and also the improvement in accuracy. He is familiar with the procedure of being a Toastmasters of the evening. However, although we are familiar in the Mandarin terms, the terminology in English, we can familiarize more of it and use it more often. Twice a month might not be enough, so speak English with all of us during the leisure time. And Calvin, I can see that you can surely improve to the height that you want to achieve. Good job, Calvin. Next, the grammarian. Pei Yun, also, it has been a year and I can also see the difference. She prepared the word celebrate, and indeed, we are all celebrating of our own success tonight. The evaluation she provided just now, it was thorough and the suggestions were specific. Good usage of words, she recorded a lot. And I would say Ricky contributed most of them. And you can see from an introverted, shy, and quiet guy after 8 years, how he has become our district finalist and division champion. And this is the power of Toastmasters. If you want to be as successful or more successful than he is today, Toastmasters is where and where we should be. Next we are going to talk about a timer. Xiaoping has been here also for 1 year, and at first she was not very sure about how to control on Zoom, and she is so able to do it tonight, and the time were demonstrated and displayed correctly. That is her efforts, and that is why she has been improving and enjoying herself together with all of us every time we have event together. Thank you, Xiaoping, for your dedicated job tonight. The Zoom master, Makoto, she also has been learning together with us for this 1 year. I can see her improvement from word to sentence by sentence now. And she also challenged herself because for us, English is like a second language. For her, is the third language. So third or fourth language is not as easy as every one of us here. However, she took up the challenge, and from small parts of words, she is improving from there. And Makoto, I think next time you can try to be the sergeant at arms so that you can always improve yourself or maybe challenge the Toastmasters of the evening. You can do it. Our table topic master and table topic evaluators, James Chong. I would say I got to know James also about 1 year ago. He joined us as already a Toastmasters, and he was quite new that time. However, with his efforts of learning, he always came up with good idea. Just like tonight, you can see the table topics according to our theme tonight. And as you know, your president always like to come out with some weird theme according to the number of meetings. It's really not easy. However, he did it. And he put in the effort to prepare tonight's background for every one of us. And his topic that were given to the 4 speakers tonight, they actually are related to the topic itself. There is 金泽 about insects waking up, and he used snails. The coldness, 小寒, so he used the blood run cold. And then we also have different 立春 and also 大暑, so it's about hotness and about success as well. So he tried his best to relate to our theme tonight. That is very good effort. Thank you, James. Well done as a TTM. And now as a table topic evaluator, James also demonstrated his skill, the skills he learned in Toastmasters. He actually talked about the content and the delivery of 4 table topic speakers, and he gave recommendation and specific suggestions. However, you can try to take the value or improve for the call for action, suggest the call for action for the speakers, even if 1 to 2 minutes is not a long time. However, a good speech can impact and influence a lot of people in 1 to 2 minutes. So let's work together towards that direction as well. And tonight we have 2 speech evaluators, Patrick and Ricky. Because all of us here, not all except Ricky, most of us here, we are from Mandarin club's background. You can see that we have different styles of evaluation, and both styles are actually good, and both styles are actually complementing each other. Patrick talked about the commendation. He talked about 5 good points, and also 1 recommendation, 1 challenge for Jane to improve herself. That is what we always do in our Mandarin evaluation, 3点式评论法, right? However, in Ricky's evaluation, you notice that he has 4 parts, because in our contest, we exactly have 4 parts as well. He talked about the introduction. He commented Victor as the favorite grandchild, which we sense it, but Victor did not talk about it. And then he talks about the commendation, the setting, the quotation, where, what, who. Recommendation about eye contact, the sadness, emotion, and the clarity. And in the end, the difference is there, the summary part. He talked about what he talked before, reiterate, and make it into a summary. However, in our Mandarin way of evaluation, most of the time, people will say, "You have done well. I look forward to your next speech." 我期待你下一篇演说 which is lack of the power in summary. So we are from different clubs background and we are here to learn together, and we really need everyone's efforts here, because you can see that one person we might be able to go fast. However, together as a team, as a club, we can go very far away. And my hope, my wish, I would like to achieve the height, the summit together with every one of you. Let's help each other to reach our own goal, where you want to be, what you want to achieve. And that is how, in Just For You, we have very specific targeted audience, Chinese speaking background, people who wants to improve their English to the next level and to be able to use the language as a tool in our working and career, so that it helps us to get what we want. And I really enjoy the meeting tonight. Of course, first thing, this is my last meeting as a president, and also we are celebrating our first anniversary. Just For You is the club just for you. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmasters of the evening.
Thank you, General Evaluator Hui Qing. Is also in Chinese is 语重心长. Maybe Victor will give us the proper translate during in the chat group. Well, so I still can remember one person. Maybe we can go a few steps. A group of people, we can go very far. This is the point that I absorb from General Evaluator. Well, the next moment will be the awards presentation. Yes, so we've been waiting for to release announce the result for best speaker, then best table topics, as well as the best evaluator. Let me call upon our club president, Madam President Hui Qing, to present
Yes.
the awards.
Yes, let's present the best speaker awards. Shall we
Drum roll,
make it
please.
slideshow? Make it slideshow.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not the slideshow, it's the
Enlarge
view of,
the screen.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You may
must-
press the F5
yeah,
shortcut, the
F5.
keyboard.
Or press the button down there, slideshow.
Yes. Can I press?
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
well done. Drum roll, please.
So, drum roll, the best speaker award goes to
ML Mingli.
Victor.
Victor, congratulations.
Victor, congratulations.
Let's celebrate together.
So tomorrow when we meet, maybe we can give him one extra teh tarik. Victor, are you there? Let's take a photo together.
We can see you. Big time.
Kevin, sorry, Mening can help.
Someone need to help to take the photo. We already highlighted.
Highlighted already.
Lighted.
Actually, TME, no need, right?
Can together.
Sure.
Victor not ready yet. Victor.
Victor comb his
please
hair
turn
for
on.
3 seconds.
Please turn on your.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Victor, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Thank you.
Maybe Kelvin eyes too small. Cannot see. Next, Madam President, shall we announce the next best table topic speaker?
Yes, please go ahead.
Drum roll, please. The best table topic speaker goes to Ricky Su, distinguished Toastmaster Ricky. Well done, Ricky.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you, Mingling. Congratulations,
Thank you, Mingling.
Ricky. Next. Don't need to unspotlight him.
Next, the best eraser award goes to
Told you don't need to unspotlight him.
again,
Just put him
distinguished
there.
Toastmaster Ricky Su.
Okay, ready? Great, thank you.
Thank you, Mingling. Thank you, Ricky. Well done. So now our meeting goes to an end. I would like to call upon our club president, Hui Jin, for the closing address. Let's welcome Hui Jin.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Kelvin. Tonight marks our first anniversary because our club was chartered on the 31st of May 2022. And tonight, we are going to have our annual general meeting after the meeting. And also tonight, we are going to elect our second term club officers. As the charter member, mentor, and also charter president of Just For You Toastmasters Club, we are only 1 year old. However, over the year, we have achieved a lot. First of all, we have achieved President's Distinguished Club, and we were awarded in the annual conference on the 6th of May when we were 7 of us, including James, in Bangi earlier this month. And also in Area M3, I believe we are the youngest club. However, we achieved President's Distinguished Award as the first club in Area M3. And also the first 5 clubs in Division M. And of course, the first 20 or 26 club in the whole district. We are young, however, with the spirit, the passion that we have achieved baby steps. However, all these baby steps added up together made us 10 DCP points and President's Distinguished Club today. I'm also grateful to everyone here because some of you joined us after some time, like Ricky, like Li Tian, and also like the others like CP. In this club, we have our niche group, just like what I mentioned just now. So together we can grow. In Just for You, we are not shy, introverted, or quiet because we share the similar background. In Just for You, Mandarin is our first language. However, we are doing our best to speak English as good as possible. And today, as a few days before our first anniversary, I also want to thank Calvin for organizing the trip that we are going together tomorrow. So 4 of us, Calvin, me, Xiaoping, and Katie from Singapore, will set off to KL and meet Ricky, Li Tian, and also Victor. After that, we'll further our trip to Ipoh and meet Boon Yong. And you can see our club members are everywhere. We are online and we embrace people from every different places, every different countries, as long as we can learn together, we can help each other and growing in Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a platform for every one of us. So if your friends, they are interested in getting more knowledge, they want to know more about Toastmasters, bring them here. Let them also enjoy the benefits that we are enjoying now. And here, I adjourn the meeting of Just for You Toastmasters Club 24th meeting at 9:37. Thank you very much. And please stay on, members. We have AGM right after this. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Chia is a guest that I